Hi, I'm Paul, the Running Shoe Guru. This is Marathon Handbook, and this is our look at the best running shoes of 2023. So if you've been watching the channel throughout the year, you'll know we've done lots of shoe reviews, best racing shoe, best training shoe, etc. But today we're looking at the best of the best from all those categories, all those videos we've done throughout the past 12 months. We're going to look at daily trainers, cushion shoes, support shoes, racing shoes, trail shoes, lots of different categories. So thanks for watching. If you're not already subscribing, please do so. First up, the best daily trainer of 2023. And it will be no surprise to many followers of the channel, Brooks GTS Adrenaline 23. It's a great value shoe. It provides good cushioning, good support from the guide rails. Whether you're neutral or need support, this shoe works for a lot of people. So it does make a good daily trainer. Now, it's easy to fall into the glamour and the lights of super shoes with the Pebax foams and carbon plates. Personally, I think you're best to save those for your speed sessions, your faster runs and your racing. But for daily trainers, it's a real workhorse shoe that you need that's reliable, provides good cushioning and stability. The Brooks Adrenaline GTS 23 is that shoe. The best cushioned shoe of the year. A favourite of mine, the Saucony Triumph 21. Now, the Triumph 21 wasn't too much of an update to the Triumph 20. It did see a new upper, and this upper with this engineered mesh, it is something else. It is such a beautiful fit. It's like a second skin. It wraps around the foot. It's so plush. You've got your Power Run Plus foam in the Saucony. It's a great balance of being lightweight, cushioned, great at shock absorbing, but a nice little bit of bounce. So it's the same kind of foam that you get in some of the super shoes. It's a high performance foam, but it's good in a daily trainer and for cushioning. Regardless of the pace, I found that in the Triumph 21, steady runs just feel great, feel energized, but you can pick up the pace as well, and the foam just give it an extra little bit of bounce. Quite hard wearing as well. I've done lots of miles. I've had 2 pairs of these this year, in fact, and the Triumph 21, for me, the best all-round cushioned shoe of 2023. One of the videos that we did earlier in the year was the best women's shoe, and the best all-round women's shoe. From that video and today, we've got the Brooks Ghost. Now, in their races and their super shoes, shall we say, they're not really hitting the mark, but in daily trainers, and they've been doing it for many years, in running specialty stores, they are top performing shoes. And I think it's because of the variety of sizes and widths they have available, the range of colours. They've also got width fittings as well, so it takes a lot of options. You've got a plain black option if you want to wear it for work. There's a Gore-Tex option as well. So the Ghost is a very versatile shoe. It's light, it provides good cushioning, it's flexible, they've got a nice seamless upper, and it's just such a plush fit that it's so versatile. A lot of people can put the shoe on and get out there running in it straight away, and it's a real safe bet for experienced runners, new runners as well. I do wear shoes generally that have a little bit of support in them, and there's been a lot of great shoes this year. What I had to do was look at a shoe that I've had more than one pair of. It's the Saucony Tempus. In terms of support, the energized ride that it gives, it's a great combination of cushioning and a propulsive feel when you want to pick up the pace a little bit. I'm going to show you a new pair. We've got the Power Run PB foam, and we've got the regular Power Run foam providing the framework. That framework provides the medial support under the arch on the medial side of the shoe. You've still got the Power Run in the heel and in the forefoot, and you've got quite an emphasized forefoot blocker going on here. So it provides support for your daily training, but if you do want to pick up the pace, that locker and the Power Run PB foam in there does give it a better energy return, a better spring, toe off, whatever you want to call it. So my pick of best support shoe for 2023, the Saucony Tempus. Going to the other extreme of cushioning and support now, the pick of the bunch for me was the Zero shoe. Now, this particular model is their trail version. It's the Born to Run edition. So it is a minimalist shoe. It's a zero drop, next to no cushioning in here, although it does have trail grip tread to it for traction, and you've got a 3.5mm insole as well, which is removable, and it's nicely finished in the shoe should you want to do that, so you can get an even more natural, more barefoot, shall we say, even more minimalist if you take that insole away. Now, I'm not a barefoot advocate as such, but what I could do in this shoe was some strides and drills on the cricket pitch. very nice, smooth grass, flat surface. A barefoot shoe in those conditions does help you focus and maintain that forefoot plant. And this shoe, yeah, it was great for that because it's very versatile. It's a very well made shoe, very durable. I could see this shoe lasting me 4 years, to be perfectly honest. So if you are a fan of very minimalist barefoot type shoes, the Zero is my pick of the bunch for 2023. A lot of the questions we get here on the channel and on the website are about injuries, and far and away the most common question we get relates to plantar fasciitis. We did do a video entirely looking at shoes that will provide support through the arch that may help with the condition, but in my experience of owning a running store for over 20 years, what I've noticed is one shoe that always gets selected from a variety that I offer is the Mizuno Inspire. It does tick a few of the boxes that in research we know help treat the condition. So we've got a 12mm drop in the heel, so that takes some of the strain off the Achilles and in turn under the heel into the plantar fascia tendon, and it is a support category shoe. So Mizuno used their wave technology. It's a firmer, stronger wave on the medial side of the shoe than it is on the lateral side, where it's a longer, shallower, softer wave. So as the foot pronates, rolls in, the way it is tapered through the shoe, that provides the support through the arch. And that's another thing that we know helps support the arch shape in the foot, takes some of the strain off the plantar fascia tendon. And I think the key thing that makes this a good choice for plantar fasciitis is the structure of the shape through the shoe. Internally, it's just a little bit more sculpted, it fits into the arch of the foot nicer, and people tell me when they're trying this shoe amongst a variety of support shoes in this category that this one usually feels the best. That is for people with plantar fasciitis. It's the one that they choose 9 times out of 10. That said, it is in itself a great road support category shoe. But for plantar fasciitis sufferers, the Mizuno Wave Inspire is the #1 pick of 2023. Trail shoes. It's a shoe that surprised me. It's the New Balance Fuel Cell Super Comp Trail. Like the Super Comp Trainer and to some extent the Fuel Cell Elite, you've got a carbon plate in there. It's very sculpted, very curved. You've got the Fuel Cell cushioning. It's a soft, springy, responsive foam, and in the trail version, you've got a Vibram sole. So you've got about 3 or 4 millimeter lugs on there. Personally, where I tend to run on the trails, I don't need much more than that. So it is a nice pick for me. It's light, it's soft, it's responsive. I don't like big, heavy, bulky trail shoes, so I appreciate it's very personal. Some people run in very wet, very muddy conditions. This isn't going to be the one for them. But the New Balance Super Comp Trail is my pick of trail shoes for this year. When it comes to running shoes, shoes are getting more and more expensive, with the latest Adidas Evo 1 shoe that we saw breaking records in the last few weeks, coming in at £400, $500. So the next pick is for the best value shoe, and it's the Velocity Nitro from Puma. Now at just over £100, $100, no one can deny that this is a great shoe. You've got nitro infused foam in there, which is similar to what's used in a lot of Puma's more premium daily training and racing shoes. Brooks are using nitro foam in their glycerin range of shoes, their Hyperion range of shoes as well. Is the very latest technology. You've got full length nitrogen foam in there. You've got Puma grip rubber on the sole, which has become kind of quite synonymous with versatile all-weather grip on a variety of surfaces. It just works. And you've got a really nice, soft, engineered mesh upper to this shoe. It's great value at just over £100, the Velocity Nitro from Puma. Next up, the best racing shoe of the year. I think we have been very, very spoiled this year. There's been a lot of racing shoes, carbon-plated super shoes launched this year. My #1 choice for this year has got to be the Vaporfly 3. So much so that I have bought 2 pairs. So I had the white ones originally, and then this one. I did run 240 in Berlin a few weeks ago in the shoe, so I can't really argue with its performance. You've got the Zoom X foam, it's soft, it's lightweight, it's bouncy. You know, every time I put the shoe on, it kind of brings a grin to my face, and I'm smiling away because it's just such an enjoyable experience to run in this shoe. You feel energized somewhat and you're just bouncing along the road. Carbon plate. I think we're becoming spoiled. A lot of shoes with carbon plates now. Certainly in the Vaporfly 2, I think I noticed a little bit more, but perhaps that's testament to the fact that it's kind of engineered well within the shoe and it just seems to suit my style. There has been research on the performance of these shoes and they talk about responders and non-responders. For me, the Vaporfly 3 is the racing shoe that I've responded best to this year. I ran just under 1:15 half marathon early in the year and 2:40 in Berlin, so I've been happy enough with my performances, and it's just a great lightweight, dare I say reasonably priced. At £240, a lot of shoes are pushing that up and up. So yes, it's very expensive. I'm very fortunate to have these shoes, but it's a great choice. The Nike Vaporfly 3 Racing Shoe of the Year. And that only leaves my pick of the best all-round shoe, the Saucony Kinvara Pro. Shoe that I've enjoyed doing multiple sessions in, slow running, easy running, long runs, tempo sessions, all kinds of things like that. I think this shoe has been a little bit marmite for a lot of reviewers, shall we say, and shoe tubers, but I just loved it. From the very first run in this shoe, it was fantastic. I like the high stack. I like the combination of the Power Run PB and the regular Power Run foam. It gives it a very stable ride, but at the same time energized, and you've got the carbon plate in there as well. I have bought 2 pairs of these this year. This is the original pair, as you can see, well worn, but it's held up really well. I probably did 400 plus miles in this particular pair, and I'm about 50 into the new pair. Marathon, Sunday runs, long runs. I tend to run one weekend long and steady and one weekend hard. This shoe at paces from 7:30s down to really 5:30, 5:40 pace was fantastic. I ran a half marathon in the new pair just the other week, and I was cruising around there at 7-minute pace most of the way, but I did manage to drop a 5:20 mile last mile, and the shoe feels fantastic at whatever pace I'm running at. That's our pick of the best shoes of the year. What's been your favourite shoe of the year? Do let us know in the comments below, and let us know the type of shoes you'd like to see reviewed. Thanks for watching. Hope you subscribe. Hope you like the video. Please like it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. As always, thanks for watching.